child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Someday, yeah, we'll put it together and we'll get it undone. Someday, when your head is much lighter. Someday, yeah, we'll walk in the rays of a beautiful sun. Someday, when the world is much brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna be easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna be easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter.
Well, here we are on top of the world with your boy, world famous, and today's special guest, I know people may look at the camera and say, oh, he was here last week. No, he wasn't. This is Super Dave. Last week, you met Dave, who was not a substitute, but he just came on in because he was in the vicinity. But today is his day to shine, and we're interviewing Super Dave. Super Dave, welcome to the show.
Thank you, brother. World famous. How you doing?
Hey, man, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Let's start this show off. Let's talk about you, the man, Dave. Dave, where you from? Talk about that.
Well, I was born and raised in Money Earning, Mount Vernon.
Okay.
I was born in Mount Vernon Hospital.
You definitely a maroon and gold.
Born in Mount Vernon Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I went to A.B. Davis.
Okay.
From A.B. Davis, I went straight to the high school. Matter of fact, I'm going to go all the way back. I went to started off in Graham School on Columbus Ave. And then we moved over on the other south side. And I went to Grimes for half of a year.
Yeah.
And then from there, I went to Davis.
Okay.
And then Mount Vernon High.
How was it growing up for you in Money Earning Mount Vernon, and also being a PK kid? Those who may not know what those abbreviations, being a preacher kid, how was that growing up in the town?
It was all right. I was a quiet kid.
Really?
I was a quiet
kid. You was a wild buckshot boy now, grown man, huh?
I was a wild kid. And it was easy. I didn't have really many friends. It was me and my friend. It was like if you saw him, you saw me. His name was Jim Miller.
Okay.
And we used to walk from school, go to school, walk. But elementary school, like I had little problems and stuff like that. I had a big mouth, so like I would say stuff, and then during school, cats would say, "Get you." So I would wait by the door at the end of school, and I'll be booking it all the way home.
You had any siblings growing up, or it was just you by yourself?
Well, my sister, she's like 5 years older than me.
Okay.
And 4 years older than me. And then my brother came along. My younger brother came along later on. 9 years later.
9 years later? Yeah. Beautiful. Also, so you're a homegrown individual. You also went through the school system. Did you play any sports while you was in the school system?
I played a little baseball, and then I played for Mount Vernon junior, minor.
Oh, so you came through the ranks?
Yeah, actually it was when you hit off T-ball.
T-ball, wow.
T-ball, then junior, minor, and then minor, and then little league, and then I didn't go to Babe Ruth because I don't know why I didn't go to Babe Ruth, but I didn't play Babe Ruth.
I guess looking at you as a pretty decent athlete.
Yeah, somewhat. I was good.
Yeah, I'm just looking at you.
Yeah,
shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I was a small kid when I was growing up, and actually, honestly, I think I'm going back to my childhood because I was real skinny. They used to call me Birdman when I was growing up.
Listen, you want to change the name to Super Birdman?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, you know, like I had a good life growing up.
Good. You
A
know,
little strict. You know, parents were strict. You know, because
yeah,
my father was
that was one of the
pastor.
things I was going to touch on being the PK kid. I know there was, you know, a lot of rules and regulations and things of
Yeah.
that nature but it made you the man you are today. So that is a blessing. God
I
bless.
never will complain. You know,
That's
I
a
had a
beautiful
good
thing.
upbringing, although it was strict, but I had a good upbringing. You know, so.
Good. When you say strict, I mean, I know you was one of them snuck out, did your little thing on the side.
Well, yeah, I did. You know, like when I could, you know, my mom and them used to go to church on Tuesdays and Friday nights. And,
Mom, if you're listening to, don't beat him when you get home, please don't.
and you know, like when they would go out to church and stuff, I would stay home because you know I had homework.
Yeah.
You know, so
The big homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know, once they left the house, you know, little bad boy, but you know.
Okay, that's good.
I'm not gonna go into detail.
Boys will be boys. That's what you got to say. Leave it at that. Boys will be boys.
Yeah.
You know, knowing you, the person that I do know, because I do know you. I'm not going to say that you're a new upcoming person that we don't share and we don't know anything. But tell us a little bit about you. You know, you being in the movies and acting. I mean, because I know you did one or two things in acting.
I did a Colgate commercial.
Okay.
Did
you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also I was on Boomerang with Eddie Murphy.
With Eddie Murphy? Okay.
I also was on X.
Malcolm X?
Malcolm X.
Oh wow.
Boomerang, I was edited, but I still got paid for it, you know.
Oh, so you got checks?
Yeah, I had a couple of checks. I got paid. You know.
Good.
A couple of my scenes were edited though.
Okay. So nobody really seen it?
Nah, you might, yeah. In one, it was a big when they had this big gathering.
Was this an X or Boomerang?
This was in Boomerang when Strong J came down out from the helicopter.
Helicopter down, yeah.
Yeah, and they had like a big old dance thing. And I was working up in Hawthorne when this was going on. So
okay. Yeah. Hawthorne Cedar Knolls up in that area?
Yeah.
You did a lot up there in Hawthorne Cedar Knolls.
Yeah.
You had a fantastic life while you was working up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you was working up there.
28 years, all 30 years of it.
Yes, sir. I mean, anyway, Hawthorne Cedar Knolls is there's a school and there was a facility for youth.
Right.
Men, young boys and girls, right? That's what that's about up there. Right. And you worked up and you did both, if I may say, right?
Yeah, I started out in the residence first. And maybe in the middle of that year, I was asking around. Matter of fact, I was asking around, and then we used to have to go down to the school and pick up the kids.
Okay.
So at that particular time, I saw the principal. Who's the principal? And I was like, "Yo, man, you high? Can I get down?" Stuff like that. Because a lot of my coworkers from the school was working in there, so they was telling me about it. So I went down there, and sure enough, at that particular time, they wasn't hiring, but they had a security company that was working with them.
Okay.
And the security company supervisor had found out that I was working in the units, and he found out, I guess, that I had a little. I was okay, so he.
Yeah, let's call it what it is, man. You was a damn good work up there, from what I hear, man. And kids, they think about you. There's a lot of staff that always think about you and always praise, the good that you did. Right. And I know there's a lot of kids that come back and they say, how's Dave, bro? Mm-hmm. I mean, how's Dave? So they were. I mean, so you did, in fact, influence, and you did touch some kids' souls in that respect, in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Right. So. If you don't want to toot your own horn, I'm gonna toot it for you. You did an excellent job with working with kids, man.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it. I mean, it was a long journey. You know what I'm saying? I started out, like I said, in the units. I was a senior worker in the unit that I was in, which was Senior North, which was the senior boys. And then I did that for like maybe about 10 years, senior worker. And then the director of the institution, along with the director of the cottages that I was working in, he had pulled me in and told me, asked me, what I think about being an AOD. So I said, I really never thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I knew exactly what the job entailed and stuff like that. And it took some time because I didn't really know if I wanted to do that or not.
Right. So
but I did it, and I went through the trainings and stuff like that, and it was a great experience, Well,
it must have been you put a couple of years on the job. Yeah. And that's good. And that attests to the individual that you are. you are grounded. You do what you have to do, and people do respect you in that regard. But let's get to the fun side of your life. The good things we can talk about on World Famous Couch. I mean, because this is just a platform. This, I mean, we just started up here. But,
I might plead the fifth on something. It depends on what you ask me.
That's illegal here. All down is a bet. But no, I won't go as deep as that, my brother, because I do know you. You know I wouldn't do that to you. But let's just talk about you. And when we talk about, we're going to talk too much about working up there. But they say that, there was nice, how can I say, nice arrangements up there. A lot of good fishing in the pond. Did you fish?
Fish in the pond?
Did you?
What kind of fish they had in the pond?
Good question. That's what I want to ask you.
I don't know. I plead the fifth.
Ladies and gentlemen, Super David. This is a great.
Listen, World Famous. I went up there to work.
Yes, beautiful.
All right. When I went up there, I was actually I went up there
to
work. Right.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you worked. On that note, hold pause, because we're going to come back with Super Dave, your boy World Famous, and we're going to talk about some other things about Super Dave and his lifestyle and the beautiful things he had. Give us a commercial break.
Yep, so the meaning behind the shirt pretty much is break the chains. Break the chains means getting rid of anything that might be toxic in your life, anything that's holding you back from being great. The name of the brand is Great Society. You create the world you want to live in. So if we all wake up to be great, then we have a great society. So this is my first graphic tee drop, and I brought them out here to the slave burial, you know what I'm saying? Because with the break the chains being on the back of the shirt, I figured, when slaves had to break the chains, they had to break the chains to be free. I think a lot of people might be addicted to something. A lot of people might have things holding them back. So for me, I wanted them to feel the energy of the ancestors to break the chain.
You buy watches, I buy collections. Misery.
Because you're the youngest don't mean you're going to get coached any less. You're going to get coached up even more. Do we understand? So when coach says hold the ball, you do what? All right, here we go.
Taj Ridley, player development coach for the Boston Celtics. Today we got our first annual Daily Vitamins Atlanta camp. As you can see, over 50 kids registered, over 60 participants attending. Got a lot of good things going on, teaching the kids all type of skills and drills, strength and conditioning, agility, teaching them mainly about discipline and just holding them accountable.
That's it.
You come to my camp, it's high energy. You're gonna be harped on about a lot of discipline. We're gonna hold you accountable and just make sure that you work to the highest power.
My name is Tanya. I'm in second grade. Shout out to Daily Vitamins.
The coaches are awesome. Great experience. They're all learning a lot.
Daily Vitamins is doing amazing stuff for the kids in the community. Great coaches, great tutelage for the young ones.
Yes!
And my son had the honor to be a part of this camp. I think it's a great inspiration for young athletes to work and train with professionals and do drills that NBA players are doing. Great inspiration, great motivation, keep these young people motivated and serious about basketball.
But the key to winning in life is not talent. Everybody say not talent. Say work ethic. Say work ethic beats talent 7 days a week, 365. 24/7.
I love the fact that they're instilling not just basketball skills, but life skills as well. Talking about dedication, focus, determination. This is just all amazing, all around amazing event. I can't thank the team enough.
Hey, welcome back to On the Road, not on the road again. Talk with your boy, world famous. This is what I'm doing right now. So I get also confused because I'm here with a new guest, Super Dave. And you know, we just here kicking it out. We sit down on our world famous couch and we kicking it like good fellas, and we talking about good things. You know, Dave is also, you know, as a fashionist. I guess being a PK kid, getting dressed for church and things of that nature. He's one of them young men that was always stylish and wore the finest things and stuff like that. Am I right there? Can you speak to that? You like to dress up. You got furs. You're a classy type guy. You got alligators on your feet that bite people on the ankles and things of nature like that. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the church, and you know, going to church, we had to wear suits and ties and stuff like that. So you know, yeah, I have a couple of suits and stuff like that. You know, I can't fit them now. You know, because you know, I lost a lot of weight and stuff. So you know, I have some suits that's.
But you was a stylish, very, very articulate dresser.
But actually, in high school, I used to wear suits and ties.
Really? To school? Really? Wow, I didn't know that part about you.
Shirt and tie, yeah.
For what? Picture day?
No,
just
every day.
Every day.
Almost every day.
To school. Mount Vernon High.
Mount Vernon High.
Okay. All right. So you got a picture about you one day? Next time we get together, it's off the screen. I just want to see a picture of you back in the day. But yeah, so yeah, and saying that, me and Dave, we're connoisseurs, or I would say smell freaks. We are cologne people, and today, I mean, Dave is, I would say he's a couple of steps ahead of me. His stock is pretty deep, but I ain't too far behind. But today I want to, we're not even battling, but we showing it. I want to show him one of my home run hitters, and I know he bought one of his home runs, or one or two. I'm not in depth like Dave is. Dave know the tones, the fragrance, or whatever, all the ingredients. Man, I buy it because it smells good, or I like the way the bottle looks. That's how I do it. I ain't gonna even hold you on that. And then if Dave tell me it's good after I get it, or Dave call me and say, D, this is what came out, bam, you got to believe I will go and get it, and I'll call him and say I copied this. All that. But today, one of mine and I'm going to let Dave spray it.
I can't wait to see, because this has been like almost...
We've been trying to do it even on the Road Again show.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but you know, that's another thing, different topic, different place, different mindset. But today I bought, with me, one of my home run hitters, Dubai Dream. As you see, as Dave would normally show people, that this is all wood box. This is this is nothing to play with. There's nothing to play with this. It's an elegant smell. What I do know is in it, I do know it's a pineapple. I think it's a coconut. I think it's a little bit of vanilla also. This, like I said, I have a friend that comes to my house, super producer extraordinaire, and he want to squirt sometime.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Keep that locked up, man.
Get out the house. Get out the room. He can't come in there. He don't. I tell him no. But this is one, and I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna give it to my brother here. Yeah. You know, it's hard to. And I want you to, and this is elegant bottle.
Very elegant.
Very, I mean, even got a jewel on the top of the jewel, you know what I'm saying? The classic jewel there. But yeah, this is one of my home run hitters. Dave.
Oh my God. I can get a spray?
You can do that.
Wow. Man, I'll be honored. Ooh, that smells nice.
So producer, you all right with it? Don't go to my house.
That's nice, though. I mean,
like that.
World famous.
You can say like that, right?
Man.
And I can testify this lasts at least more than 12 hours on me, and it holds at least more than 12 hours. Because I went to sleep after I had it on. I went out, came back in, and it was still on me the next morning. Like that one?
It's nice.
This is one you don't have.
I got that.
God damn,
I'm gonna have to cop that. Dude,
yeah. This is the ones that me and you talk about. Like we're gonna pay the freight for. You ain't gonna be disappointed in mind paying the freight for it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is one of my home run hitters.
That's a beautiful scent.
Dubai,
ladies and gentlemen, that's a beautiful scent.
Dubai Dream. I love this thing. This stays hidden, locked up, and not even my son could use it on shit. He got to wait for a while.
Oh, you didn't use it either?
Nah, he didn't use it.
Wow.
And he's my son.
That's nice.
Yeah, they come through. So which ones did you bring today, big bro?
Well, I don't know if I bought this on the other show, but this is one. This is called. This is an inexpensive fragrance.
Okay.
I think this is like $45 or something like that. This is a fragrance clone or dupe of a fragrance called Blue Talisman by Ex Neo.
Ex Neo.
I might be saying it wrong.
Okay.
But Ex Neo. And
nice box. That's wood too? Wow.
This is what it looks like.
Wow. Ex Neo.
Blue Talisman. And it's 95% the same smell with slight differences.
95%. Well, shit, that's the same. 95% is 95%. Yeah, let me get a little bit of that. Yeah,
and the extrait just came out like about 2 weeks ago. They have like an extrait version, which is a little stronger.
So this is bad. I like this. This is something that's got to go in, and I don't have
it's
that.
Called Art of Universe.
Art of Universe. I got to get that. I got to get that. Let me ask you a question. I ain't gonna let the cat out the bag, but I have to let it out. You can get this at our spot where you recommend me to go. Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
We're talking about this.
Oh, okay. That's good though. I mean, we ain't trying to give it all away. But you got to do your own homework.
We ain't gatekeeping.
No. You got to do your own homework.
Word.
Get these fragrances, okay? But yes, this is a home run hitter too.
Blue Talisman.
How long will this last on you, dear?
This is about 12 hours.
12 hours.
Yeah. This is a summer. I would say summer and fall. It might can go in the winter too because it's strong enough.
It's strong. It's nice. And when you say strong, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a strong that it's going to grab you and take you under like that.
It's longevity.
It'll last on you, and it's good. And it's good.
And it's only $45, so
now you let that cat out the bag just fold.
And it got some weight to it. Everything got weight to it. It ain't light.
You know what is one that you introduced me to that I have at the house, but it's a black one, and it's the dupe of
Creed.
No, it comes just like this, black bottle, and I think it's the dupe of one of the Louis Vuittons.
Okay.
I think it might be wrong, but it might be. Oh, you bought another.
I got one more.
Woo!
This is not a $45 fragrance, and it might be like what it's saying. Level is yours. This is a fragrance by Fragrance Dubai.
Dubai.
Yeah, Duboche.
Yeah. Okay. That makes you do what you do, baby. Like Dubai, Duboche, Doobie.
Beautiful box. Velvet.
I like that. Ooh, nice. A rich box.
Open it up. Got your like little sitting in the coffin. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody could get none of this because it's a small one. You really can't hang on to that.
And
See
this
that?
is what it look like. It's called Oud Orange Intense.
Oud. That's nice.
Oud Orange Intense. Got the little diamonds on it right there. Nice heavy cap.
Mm-hmm.
Want to smell, Doug?
Absolutely. I use the left hand for that one. You can get two on that one.
No, that's it. That was $100 right there, baby.
Woo. That's some shit right there. That's that you walk into somewhere and I'm telling you, they're gonna say, damn, what's that? I got to know that.
This
Hey,
is a fall winter fragrance. This is for this. Well, you know how it was today. It was a little chilly out, like today, and maybe like when it get a little colder, especially for the winter time. This will last you maybe over 12 hours, like maybe 13, 14. On clothes, you can smell it probably
Good.
in a week.
Whole week.
Whole week.
That's one thing I have too on my when I take it to my cleaners. The lady be saying,
"Yep,
what's on this one? What's on this one?" They be asking these questions, and I be telling them, "Listen, I don't know, but it smells good." You know what I'm saying? Just she be asking me a lot of, if I remember which one I had on that week or whatever, I'll tell her. But sometimes it's hard to remember what you have on, and people get mad. I had a person actually get mad at me like she said, like, you don't want to share the name of it. I said, honey, I'm being honest. I don't remember shit. I guess I got a lot of shit in my house. I just put it on there, and I don't choose what I'm going to wear today. I just wake up and I say, I know it ain't one of my knockouts, my home run hitters, because I'm not putting that on just to go to work or whatever.
Right.
But I'm just grabbing something that I want to do, and I said, okay, and I throw it on. And I really didn't remember what I had, and they got upset. And I said, you know what? I told you, kiss my ass and let me keep on walking. And that was it. But that was it. Leave me alone. Or don't get mad at me. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I got that is definitely a home run hit, and I'll pay the freight. I'll pay the freight. And you know what? And one thing I do say that, and Dave and I, some of these things are, being honest with you, they can be a little pricey.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell you if you didn't pay your mortgage or you didn't pay your rent. I wouldn't say go out and get them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So men, if you're listening, fellas, make sure that house is straight. Make sure the bills are paid before you go treat yourself. Because you come home with something expensive and the lights is off. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to go. Don't say you're gonna call Doug and Dave, famous today, Super Dave. With no, we can't help you. You're on your own. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was fun. That was
just suggestions of like if you are good, or if you want something to smell good,
nice.
That'll last you a long time and it's worth the money. By all means, I think just treat yourself.
But let me ask you a question. Do you think that we here on Kubi TP Network, if anyone is interested, we will, if you have a question about some fragrances, myself or Mr. Dave, I would rather you call the studio and speak to Mr. Super Dave, who's very more knowledgeable in that aspect. But I do have some selections and things of this we can talk about. But call us and we will help you out. And you want to find something for your male or even your female.
Right.
We can definitely help you out and give you recommendations and suggestions for the birthdays, Valentine's Day, or with a Christmas, whatever you want to do. So please, subscribe to us. And also, if you're interested in some of the things that we do here, give us a call on that. Right now, we're going to go to another commercial break, then we're coming back.
Get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Someday, yeah, we'll put it together and we'll get it undone. Someday, when your head is much lighter. Someday, yeah, we'll walk in the rays of a beautiful
Welcome back to On the Couch with your boy World Famous. To the left of me, Super Dave, and we just left off at Fragrance. Like I said, we that's one of our hobbies, you know, and I don't mind spending for that, you know.
How long you been in the game, Doug?
Dave, man, I've been fragrance, right? Probably my ninth grade in high school.
Okay.
I've been into, you know, I was a Macy head.
Okay.
Okay, so I was going there, getting them then, and then I just worked myself to other avenues, and I said, wow, this is this. I was in, you know, being a Muslim, I was always into oils.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
And oils, you know, once the oil get on you, oil stays on you a long time. So all the brothers would always have this time and this time. Then they would get something. Like I would get a fragrance that I like, and then I also try it in the oil. Because let me tell you, the secret to it, learn. Get the cologne that you want and get an oil of that match.
I got that at home.
Bang, bang. Oh my God.
Yeah, it lasts 1,000 years.
Oh God. This is
the oil concentration.
Yeah. But mixed together and you're like, it's like I think I got 5 oils at home that matches the cologne that I have in the house. And like when I'm doing certain things, if I want to do it that way, I'll just do it like that. And it's a hell of a, it does last long and it's a good thing. But you know, that's how long I've been again. How about yourself?
Well, you know, like I used to take my father's stuff off his dresser.
You're stealing?
I wouldn't steal. I just like wait till he go downstairs and then I just start spraying. You know,
that's called stealing fragrance.
Borrowing.
Well,
but back like in high school. But then like I really got into it. Like as I started getting older, but really jumped into it during the pandemic. Sitting home all day doing nothing. So you know, I just started
researching and
then looking at different things on YouTube and stuff like that, and then I just got
crazy with it.
Yeah, so it's like,
something. Do you have a place where you keep it at? Because I'm running out of places. I mean, man, it's crazy.
I have a little refrigerator. I put some of mine in the refrigerator, and then I have a cabinet, like a wall size cabinet. You know, can't wait till we move. You know, because I'm gonna have my own like little man cave that I'm gonna hook up that,
just from the fragrances.
Yeah, but you know, I got quite a few, man. It's nice.
Good. That's good to know, Dave. You're also a host of On the Road Again show. How has that been for you?
On the Road Again?
Yeah.
On the Road Again show is a beautiful show. It's a show with 2 of the most talented guys that I've met and worked with. And, you know, I just enjoy their company, you know, and when Kubi TV had said that he was coming up with you and I'm doing the show, I was like, wow, man, let me, you know, I wasn't doing nothing. So I said, let me get down. And, you know, it all started up at the school, you know that. And, you know, we...
Talk about that a little bit, how it started off in the school.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a magazine cover. Those of you who bought, you would have probably read about it. But you know what? Let's talk about that a little bit. How did we come up with it? Kubi said something about it in the beginning of our shows. But let me hear your vision of it. And
it's like, it's me. I was on the road from the high school down the big high
one
school.
Side, from one side of the campus to the other side.
Right.
Basically.
Not that I had to be out there, but that was where I like to be because I was supervisor and stuff like that.
Were you fishing in the pond?
No fishing. They clean that pond out.
Okay.
Yeah, they clean that pond out. But it started down at the little high school, and it's crazy because it started at the high school.
Ooh, smell good in here.
And then, like when I was asked to, go back and forth between high school and Linden Hill, and then I stayed up at Linden Hill. No, actually, I was at the little school first, and then I went to Linden Hill. And like after school, we would be out there, and during dismissal time, we'd be out there. And that would be the road. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we're on the road again.
And that's where we met, huh?
And then I guess, I think Doug or Kubi started this song, On the Road Again.
Yeah.
And then, like we just made a thing of it. And, we used to go inside the school and the
sing and
principal used
perform.
to hear us sing. They used to ask us to sing it.
Right.
Remember?
You're right. You're right.
So we used to put on a little show for the staff
and everything.
We couldn't clock out until like 4:00. So we'd be there bored to death,
and that's where on the road began. People, I mean, when you these are three men that work together, but also conformed a hardship friendship, and also became started singing. And but nobody can sing. But we tried. We did. We really tried. But none of us was really gonna sing it. But that's how On the Road became. And,
I'm sure it was a little bit more other than that. But it was
fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun, and we brought it to the canvas, and this is what we do here. And it's good. It's good to know. It's good to know. Let's talk about your children and family. How many children you have?
I have 3.
3. Okay. And
my oldest son his name is Jeremy Jovan Anderson. He's a singer. He's a entertainer. I think he was 39 years old.
He's up there.
Yeah. And then I have a daughter who is a traveling nurse.
Beautiful.
And she's doing her thing. I don't know where she's at right now, but she's doing her thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a 15-year-old.
Wow.
Who's coming along, who plays baseball actually and runs track and stuff like this.
Beautiful. I mean, you're well grounded, and your children's doing well, and that's an attest to you as a parent as well. And that's another thing that like I said, you have touched other children, and you have raised yours to be beautiful people and everything, and that's always a good thing, man. And you also a great son. You and I share a lot of things. In taking care of our parent, our mom, and may God bless you for that, because I know I'm blessed just to have had done that with my mom at that time of her life,
and I enjoy it. I mean, I'm with her every single day.
Beautiful. And people do, and it's like people too. They say, I tell them to enjoy the times.
Yes.
Because they're short times, and appreciate them. Even though sometimes you wake up in the morning, you say, "Man, I got to do this X, Y, and Z for my mom," but it's a blessing to do so, and we appreciate it. And you're a blessed individual, and you're really a great man for doing this. And I applaud you, because I was definitely one who loved doing it every day, even though some days we fight, but I miss those fights, and they touch me badly, and I'm happy to do that. And again, like I said, this platform here is about talking to real people. You ain't got to be a celebrity. I would love to get some up here, but you can be and we talk about your accolades and your things that you have done, and you have been in the community. You're a man of the church. You're a man of good things. So, like I said, I'm grateful to be considered a friend, a brother to you.
Appreciate you, Doug.
And
world famous, you know that.
And I just want to let you know that I wish you more and more success and more happiness. And next show you're gonna pop on in as a visit. Bring another thing of cologne, and we're going to hit this off again and do it again.
No doubt.
And we're just going to go from there. But on that note, we're going to wrap it up, and we're going to say good night to everybody. And I thank Super Dave for being on tonight.
Appreciate you, Doug.
This is your boy, world famous, on top of the world, with your man, world famous. I'll see you next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Tune in, subscribe, tune in, and come on. If you got positive or negative vibes, let us know how you feel. But don't be disrespectful, because I will come back later.
Peace.